right in the middle of my sentence there. It's I just went away. And yeah, so that's no fun. But anyway, we were talking about that first step with our emotions, thinking that we have to, get in there like, oh my gosh, I have to experience this emotion that is so big for me. No way, man. Like I said, we just open the door a little bit and say, hi, emotion, you stay over there across the room. I just wanted to say, hey, maybe I'll talk to you later. If that's where we're starting, that's okay, because over time we can build that relationship. We can build that safety, like, oh, wow, that emotion, it didn't look so scary after all. I imagined that it was this big, ugly beast with these, teeth ready to devour me, but actually it was just a little scared kid. And maybe it's not. So, just being open to the idea before you put yourself in the same room with it, and so it's understandable. But when we try to push too much, just like your experience, Nancy, we just go the other way. It's not possible for us to push ourselves and get results at the same time. So it's about being gentle. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm excited because it's change is possible. You were ready and have done so much to get to this point. So, yeah. What other questions or comments do you guys have about the material today, or about how it fits into your own experience? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll just say this. Hi, Lori.
Thank you.
I
Hi.
like the part where you said that, like, for instance, let's say I'm having a moment and I want to go for the bag of cookies or whatever the case may be. The concept that in the moment that I choose to go to the cookie because I'm trying to avoid my emotions, I'm actually abandoning myself. That's pretty profound. So that's really a really big piece for me to reflect on. And then in the same, you also said that if I do choose to eat the cookie, that's okay too. And I could look at it and say, okay, cookie, I ate you today because I needed to have you. But in the future, I'm going to try to like respond to you differently, my emotions, or something like that. But I like that concept is that I'm abandoning myself, and that's true because I'm trying to escape, right? It's an aspect of trying to escape.
Exactly.
And but in the process of changing my habits, I can be accepting and compassionate and give myself some leeway. I like that part. That helped me a lot. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, it's about seeing progress differently. Progress is not having the cookie. Progress is being present. And when we can shift that, then we can put our effort on being present instead of putting all of our effort into avoiding or not having the cookie. And in that way, we can actually start to build our progress, right? And progress in the way that has results. They're just not as immediate as what it would look like if you were able to put down. But we don't need to be there yet. We just need to be in the space where we can again take the step that allows us to build the ladder instead of keep jumping up and not getting results. So this has been a beautiful hour with you guys. And again, I appreciate you being here. And I just want to mention, as I was speaking earlier, one of the most profound decisions in my own journey was to get support, to have guidance, to somebody just to kind of remind me and show me what the next step was, allow me to break it down in that way. And also someone to be there with that unconditional love and regard the whole way. That piece was probably the biggest factor in being able to overcome the challenge. And so, whatever that looks like for you, maybe it's just, really getting a trusted friend on board with you to have conversations and other things, or maybe it is signing up and becoming part of the next freedom group, which is starting on May 6th, or maybe it's finding another kind of coach, or whatever it is. I just really want to encourage you, and I could certainly offer advice on, just from my experiences, what would be a good fit for you. But going it alone is just, I don't know, it's just something that I don't honestly know of anybody who has done this alone. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying I've never really come across anybody, because that support and is such an important piece. So I just want to lay that, plant that seed for you to be thinking about, what do I need in order to, start to implement the things that you're learning about this week, because the learning about it is great and necessary, but it's not going to be the thing that ultimately gets you where you want to be. So with that said, I want to leave you with the opportunity today to check in with yourself a few times. And again, they can be with emotions of peace and joy. It doesn't have to be, the big heavy emotions, but play with it, see where you are with it, and how much of your emotional world you can let in outside of the moment, outside of the triggered moment. And then we start, gradually to be inside those experiences with ourselves. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to continue tomorrow with you all, same time, same place. We're going to talk about nutrition a little bit, and we will also talk a little bit about, how you can take this forward into your life on a more meaningful basis. So thank you so much. Go and have beautiful days. And I look forward to your questions, your comments, and seeing you for day 5.
Thank you, Laurie.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Nancy.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.